Hey guys, welcome back to my channel AG Motion Designs, and in today's video we are going to create this camera text animation inside of After Effects without using any third-party plugins. And if you want to learn more about motion graphics and other stuff, then don't forget to check out my Udemy courses. Links are available in the description. And if you are new to this channel, then please consider to subscribe this channel and also hit the bell icon to get more updates. So without wasting any much more time, let's get started. So here we are in Adobe After Effects. Let's create a new composition. I'm going to call it as main animation. Width is 1920, height is 180, frame rate should be 30 seconds, and duration is also 30 seconds, and background color is black color, and simply hit OK. We'll go to choose grid and guide option, and we'll simply hit on title selection. Then I'm going to select my text tool, and I'm going to choose white color and Oswald font, and I'm going to type my first text called motion. I'm going to increase the font size somewhere around like this. Then I'll select this layer and I'll press Ctrl Alt Home to align that anchor point to the center. I'll go to the paragraph and I'll make sure that I'm going to choose center text. Again press Ctrl Alt Home, go to the align tab, align it horizontally and align it vertically. Now let's select this and hit Ctrl D. Let's hide this second layer, and over here I'm going to type graphics. Okay, so now we have this two not alphabets but words. Press V for selection tool and bring this word downwards. Now let's select both of them and let's try to bring them over here. Now let's select this one, press Y, which is a shortcut key for pen behind tool, and by holding Ctrl I'm going to bring this anchor point over here. Then select this and by holding Ctrl bring this anchor point over here. Then select both of these layers and convert this layer into 3D like that and hit OK. Then press R for rotation, and we need to rotate it on x-axis. So for this graphics I'm going to rotate it on -45 degree, and for this x rotation rotate it on +45 degree. After that right click new, and let's choose our null object and convert this null object into 3D. Select both of these layers and make it apparent with this null. Now let's select this null, press R for rotation, we will create one keyframe at X rotation. Then press P for position, we will create another keyframe for position. Okay, then right click new, and we will add a working camera and angle of view. I'm going to choose 80 and let's simply hit OK. Then select this null object, press R for rotation, and let's rotate it camera somewhere around like this. Let's make this -45. Okay, and press P for position, create one keyframe, and let's try to bring this position somewhere around over here. Let's double click on this camera, let's move this over here, and we will increase the angle of view somewhere around 120 and hit OK. Then I'm going to select this dolly towards cursor tool, and let's increase the view somewhere around like this. Okay, select this null object, and with the help of arrows keys also you can adjust it. Now hit U like that. Then go somewhere around 2 seconds, and instead of -45 this time I'm going to make it +45 and change the Y position of it somewhere around over here. Okay, then go to around 2 seconds. Simply copy this, Ctrl C Ctrl V first keyframe, then select those keyframe and we will hit F9. Then we will go to the graph editor, we will select this graph, but first of all right click and make sure that you are in edit speed graph. Then select this graph over here, and by holding shift I'm going to move one handle over here and move one handle over here. Then if you hit play we will get this kind of animation. Okay, then after that we will right click new and create one null object again, hit enter, and let's call it as position. Okay, like that. Then select this null object and make it apparent with this position. Select this position, press P, alt click on this stopwatch and apply wiggle expression, type 3,3. So along with this we will get a wiggle animation also. Hit U, go over here and hit N. Okay, so we will get this animation continuously like this. Then select this camera and hit AA, and we are going to enable this depth of field. Aperture value I'm going to choose 100, and let's go to the start and let's make this full resolution. and as you guys can see, we are getting this blurry edges. So you can adjust the focus distance according to your needs. I'm going to make this focus distance 800, aperture value 200, like this. It's totally up to you. According to that, you need to adjust your focus distance as well. And the best ways to adjust focus distance, simply go to two views, out of which in this one I'm going to choose top view. Okay, and then over here you can adjust the focus distance properly on the text, as you can see over here. Okay, so I have adjusted this properly and hit U, and now let's hit play. Then as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of reveal. Okay, so you'll get something like that. Now press Ctrl Y and we are going to choose some greenish color and hit OK and hit OK, and let's bring this downward. Select this layer, go to the effect and presets panel and search for CC vintage effect and double click to apply, and we will increase the amount totally like this. So we are gonna get this kind of structure. Then select all of these layers and press Ctrl Shift C, and we are going to call it as text and hit OK. And then go to the effect and presets panel and search for drop shadow effect and double click to apply, and let's increase the softness to 100, distance to 20, and opacity to 100. Okay, if you want you can increase the opacity to 400 as well. Okay, so we are gonna get something like that. Okay, so this is how you can get this kind of animation with the help of your camera. Then you can select this layer and hit Ctrl D. Select this second layer, reveal layer in source project. Select this layer and hit Ctrl D, and by holding Alt I'm going to replace it. Then go inside this, select these two layers, go to the character menu, and we are going to delete this fill, and we will add white color for the stroke, and stroke width we are going to choose 1 pixels, and select this and press S, and let's increase the scale somewhere around like this. And now if you see this animation, we will get something like this. Okay, so this is how you will get something like that. And you can go inside this, and if you hit U over here, as you guys can see, we have this expressions. I can alt click on this stopwatch and I can loop out expression on this two values like position and X position. Similarly for this text too as well, select this null object, hit U, and apply loop out expression on it like that. Okay, and you can increase this value up to 8 seconds like that. And over here, one thing you can do, you can select this second layer and you can bring this a little bit backward like this. So we will get a little bit of alternations between these two animations. Okay, like that. Okay, so it's totally up to you. You can adjust it according to your needs, like that. Okay, so yep, and you can increase it as much as you can, like you can move this up to 16 as well. So this is how you can create this kind of 3D text animation.